With the news of Pokemon Sword and Shield, it got me thinking, what if Deku was a Pokemon trainer? Let's do this. Today we're going to discuss what I think Deku's team of 6 Pokemon would be. To make this fair, I made a few ground rules. First, Deku cannot have more than one starter Pokemon. Second, he can't have more than one legendary. Third, all Pokemon that will be given to him will be in their final evolution. And finally, he can't have more than one Pokemon from the same region. Now to choose a Pokemon, I'm basing it off of 6 different aspects of him. First one is just the simple name of Deku. I've said this in several other videos, but what I gather from his name meaning is that someone who cannot do anything or someone who can do anything. It seems to have a dual purpose. When Bakugo uses it, he says, "You can't do anything." But when Midoriya uses it as his hero name, he is saying, "I can do anything." So to fit this aspect, I'm looking for a Pokemon that kind of looks like he wouldn't, do so well, but actually is quite useful. For instance, if Dunsparce was awesome, this would be a good fit, but unfortunately, he really isn't that good, so not a good fit at all. So I have decided to pick Togekiss. From the moment this Pokemon was a Togepi, it doesn't seem to have much potential. Even though I don't play Pokemon competitively, I've been told that this Pokemon is decent and can cause an opponent to flinch often. And of course, if they flinch, then that means that they don't attack back, and you'll be able to get more hits in. The second area that I want to base it off of is his quirk, One for All. This quirk reminds me of fighting Pokemon, so I'm looking for a fighting Pokemon that just really kicks butt. At first, the ones that jumped out to me was like Machamp, Primeape, Hariyama, or Lucario. As I looked more into it, I thought that someone more like Hawlucha fits Deku. I know that Hawlucha is based on a wrestler and not really a superhero, but in the X and Y anime, Hawlucha is seen as a hero. When Ash first meets him, Hawlucha was fighting off bully Pokemon in the forest. And later, Hawlucha even stars in a film where he plays the hero, fighting a villain Hawlucha. So with Hawlucha being a fighting Pokemon and having these kinds of characteristics, I think he is a good fit for Deku. The third area I want to base it off of is his personality. Deku is a very emotional kind of person. These kinds of emotions, he just can't really keep in. Whether he's happy or sad, Deku naturally is a crier. So what Pokemon is known for crying? There are tons of baby Pokemon, but I'm trying to give Deku a fully evolved Pokemon. So I thought maybe we should look into a Pokemon that seems to be expressive. Because again, Deku is very expressive. His way just seems to be, through tears. One came to mind right away, and that was Explode. But I feel like Explode is loud, angry, and even a bit obnoxious. A very expressive Pokemon, but not one that fits Deku. Then I thought about Vanillix. Think about it, Vanillix is based off of a soft serve ice cream. Ice cream can melt and drip very similar to tears. So Vanillix is soft and can melt, very similar to Deku's emotions. For that, I'm going to go with Vanillix. The fourth, I want to base it off of Deku's heart, or drive, or emotion, whatever you may want to call it. Because Deku has the kind of heart that even if he gets knocked down, he gets back up. He doesn't give up. He keeps on going. So I want a Pokemon that shows this kind of resolve. I'm looking for a Pokemon that is destined to succeed, and immediately I think of Charizard. He's one of the most famous Pokemon. He is powerful and certainly destined to succeed in all of his endeavors. But Charizard really doesn't seem to fit Deku at all. As I thought some more, I ended up with Tyranitar. From the beginning of Pokemon's inception, a large, bulky Tyrannosaurus-like Pokemon was created. In the manga Satoshi Tajiri, the man who created Pokemon, it is revealed that Gaion was in the original Pokemon Red and Blue beta version. But as we know, this Pokemon never did see the light of day. Then later, art was revealed for Pokemon Gold and Silver, and we got this version of a Tyrannosaurus-like monster. And of course, we finally get Tyranitar. I can't prove that Guan is an early form of Tyranitar, but the fact that they had this idea from the beginning, I can't help but to believe that some of that helped morph Tyranitar into the Pokemon that he is today. So my point is this: even though the concept was scratched, it didn't stop Tyranitar from becoming the Pokemon that it is, and is essentially succeeding. Therefore, I think it's a good fit for Deku and his heart of endurance. The fifth thing I want to base it on is his suit. It is green and in my opinion looks similar to a bunny or a donkey. At this point, we only have Generation 1, 3, and 7 to choose from. We could go with Mudsdale, but I don't think that, this really represents his suit. What I think what really sticks out to me most when it comes to the suit is the color. Because a lot of times, Deku doesn't even wear the face mask, which would make you think of the bunny or the donkey. So green, what sticks out? I thought of Sceptile or even Venusaur, but the lizard or dinosaur features that these two have really doesn't feel right to me. Believe it or not, I was thinking of Ludicolo. First off, the color, but more so how the Pokemon is just so bubbly. It seems like a very positive Pokemon. And when talking about Deku's hero suit, a hero must always stay positive. All Might even teaches Deku to always save people with a smile. And again, Ludicolo kind of fits that bill. So there you have it, Ludicolo. Finally, the sixth thing to base it off of is Deku's shoot style. In Season 3, Deku starts using One For All in his legs and feet. If we base it off of this, there's one Pokemon that I think sticks out to everybody, and that is simply Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is all about the kick. So guys, I gotta go with it. I gotta go with Hitmonlee. So to review, based on the categories that I selected, if Deku was a Pokemon trainer, he would have Togekiss, Hawlucha, Vanilluxe, Tyranitar, Ludicolo, and Hitmonlee. And as you can see, I didn't use any starters or legendaries, but that's just because I didn't think that any fit with what I was going for. Guys, this is just my thoughts. What kind of Pokemon do you think that Deku would have? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, and we will see you guys next time.